What's up, Raandigars? We're back with another Persona Hot Takes video, and this time, again, thank you guys are blowing it away. So I made a post 2 days ago as I'm recording this video. It's time for more hot takes. Comment below your Persona Hot Takes, and when and if this post gets enough comments, I'll make a video on it. Enjoy, my Raandigars. Hashtag all the Persona games, the best one being 2, but it's a hot take video. So 8 comments. And 8 likes. Yo, equality. Okay, I should stop talking. Alright. Siva Balusu says, Yuna Akami is very overrated. Makoto Yuki and Rem Amamiya are way better. Have I heard this one before? I want to talk about this, but I feel like if I'm inconsistent with my last take, I would sound like a hypocrite or a liar. So, okay, that was my previous hot take from the last video. Okay. So I thought somebody else did, but okay, it was alright. Okay, that was my previous hot take from your last video. Hope you enjoyed that one. My new hot take is that Persona 5 should get one more spin-off. Oh. That is canon to the Persona timeline. Okay. Like Strikers. Technically every game is canon, but I can see where you're going with it. Before Persona 6, I either want to see Persona 5 Arena or Persona 5 Strikers 2. Okay. Here's the thing. Sorry, I screamed like that. Here's the thing. Persona 5 Arena, if it releases, it will not be a Persona 5 spin-off, technically. Now, let me give you an example. Persona 5X is not a Persona 5 spin-off. It is a Persona spin-off, or technically a collab game, but it's a gacha game. The reason it's called Persona 5 is because it's basically Persona 5 is currently the more famous IP. So that's why it's called Persona 5X. So the simple example is Persona 4 Arena. It's not a 4 spin-off. It has the 3 like Persona 3 cast. It's a sequel. So the 4 back then was because that's the latest Persona. That's the most famous Persona. That's the more, like, if they write Persona 4, that's where the money is. There's one game that breaks this chain is Persona Q, but I'm assuming they did that is because it was on the Nintendo 3DS, which was a different console than the mainline Persona games were on. Completely different platform all entirely. So, when Persona 5 Arena exists, it's not a spin-off. It's like, it's a Persona collab game. The 5 is there just to, make money. It's the name, right? Same with Persona 5X. So, most probably, because they have, like, re-released Persona 4 Arena for newer generation, like newer consoles, I feel like we will eventually see this. I don't know when, but we will. Also, the fact that Reload got a remake with The Answer, it makes me think more that they're gonna do it, because basically the timeline goes Persona 1, Persona 2 Innocent Sin, Eternal Punishment, Persona 3 Reload. In the middle there's obviously Dancing, and then there's, I believe, the Persona 4 Golden. And then I believe there's Arena, and then it's Persona 4 Arena, and then it's Persona 4 Dancing. Then it's Persona 5 Royal, and Strikers are different timeline. I believe Royal is the main timeline. And then after that, it's just, I believe in the middle there is something Tactica related in the middle of Royal. Something like that. Or Persona 5 Strikers 2. Oh, I wouldn't mind a Strikers 2 sequel. I prefer to see Persona 5 Strikers 2 that features all the Royal and Striker characters, and see Persona Q Arena after Persona 6. I guess means a collab game. Okay. That features Royal and Strikers, and see Persona Q. After Persona 6, that features every character having Makoto, Yuki, Kotono, Shinji. Maybe Persona 1 and 2 characters. Yeah, here's the thing. A lot of people need to understand this. They don't need to add these characters in the story. They can just do them DLC or just make them playable. You know how hype it actually would be? Is that Persona 5 Arena releases, Makoto Yuki could be the base roster, but these 2 are DLC characters. You know how hyped that would be? That would sell well. These 2 are really, really famous characters. And honestly, they could even do this. Like, you know how fun it would be that the DLC Persona 5 Arena releases DLC characters. Kotone, Shinji, Ryuji, the P3 Ryoji, the Scarf Dude. I don't want to spoil more, but you guys get what I'm trying to say. And Strega. Alright? And maybe the Persona 4 DLC. What could they be with 4 DLC? They can't do Murray and Adachi again because they're already in, so they should be in the game. Persona 1 and 2 characters could be DLC, but adding them DLC, I don't think a lot of people would be hyped. Fighting game fans, if it's a mainstream fight, if it becomes a mainstream fighting game, people might buy it because if it's a good character. But I feel like a lot of people, these two characters need to be in the main line. The point is, I want to see one more Persona 5 spin-off that follows the events from Strikers before Persona 6. There's a reason. Tactica was the nail in coffin that was like, okay, we cannot do like these spin-offs anymore. All right, sorry there, I had to burp, so paused it. But the thing is, Tactica was the nail in coffin. I don't know how it's called, but nail in the coffin that the people are tired of Persona 5 spin-off. So it's one of those things where people have a distaste for it. It's not this. This is because this is just a Persona collab game. This is like Q. So this is, if there's a Persona 5 arena, it's gonna have all the characters. I wouldn't mind a Strikers, but I don't know. I actually, at this point, I just want a Persona 4 remake or Persona 6 or Persona 1 or 2 remake. 5 spin-off? I don't know. Ken is in P3R is the best party member of all the... Oh. His second theurgy paired with his healing and coverage makes him broken. I disagree. I have made this argument, but people call me that I'm wrong for this because they haven't experienced this. To me, yes, this is true. His theurgy is the best theurgy in the game. Easily. However, I've always noticed that Ken is defensively weak and even offensively weak, in my opinion. And to me, his theurgy is something you need to save. It's not something you can just spam. It's not an attack. It's not a big support. It's something you save until like dire needs, because it's a heal. It's like a full-on healing technique. So the thing with this is, I get this, I die, and Ken dies, and then it's like, oh, it resets the count of this theurgy. Yes, his theurgy is amazing, but there's one thing in his theurgy. You can use it without reviving others. It has the repel technique. But Ken in of all the games, I don't even think Ken is the best character in Reload. No, wait, give me a moment. Alright, so I'm here. Alright, so we got this. So let's just take Persona 3 FES and Persona 3 Reload. I'm assuming we're not counting the MCs, because if that's the case, no way. That's just no. Alright. I guess in the PS2 version, I think Ken is better. Yes, from the PS2 version, you are better. You don't count. Yes, you are better. Okay. I have said this before, crit characters don't work for me. It's funny. These are crit characters. They don't crit for me. And then like somebody like from PS2, Mitsuru wasn't a crit queen. In the Reload, she is. She crits for me. Characters that don't crit for normal people, like normal playthroughs, crit for me. So these guys would crit for you. She would do crits for me. People hate Koromaru, but I like him because he does like agility and stuff. But his whole role is dodging for me. But okay. Ken is better from Reload. Oh yeah, Ken is better from Reload. Better. Akihiko. Yeah, I think Ken is better than him. Akihiko has a lot of debuffing, but like I think Ken. In all games, because when you say all games, I have to look at it from the perspective of Akihiko in Persona 3 FES. Is Ken better than him? He technically, yeah, because he is like a must run. It's not like if you don't have him, you can't beat the game, but he like makes the game so easy. Even you, I guess, yeah. Damn, okay. I would still say Ken is better. Now let's go to the Reload portion. Ken is better than you. I want to say no, but people have made those arguments that he isn't in the game for that long. And honestly, I think of this now and I go, yeah, that's true. The Hermit Arcana boss fight is the best fight for him. But it's like, either they made the Hermit Arcana fight first and then they made him, or they made him and then the Hermit Arcana boss second, looking at the blueprints of which works well or which doesn't. So, yes. He is good. He is really good, and the reason he's really good is because he's really good for one fight. So yeah, I don't think it's counting you. Nah, I think no. Nah, that's what I was talking about. Yukari is way better than Ken. The thing with Yukari is can easily get her to UG because she's a healer. Masukunda is an extra. She can do that. She has Mei Patra, so that's amazing. I would prefer she had Salvation and Reload like Yukiko, but she has Mei Patra, which is really good. And then, oh yeah, she is better than Ken. Yeah, she is way better than Ken in Reload. She is an all-rounder. Ken is really good. No doubt about it. He's amazing. She is an all-rounder. The reason is, Ken's offense also, like, okay, you can say defense, he's fine. Offensively, he sucks. Yukari's Tyuji? That is so much damage. And then she does with the second Tyuji gives magic attack buffs. It's not that broken in Reload as far as I've heard. I found it amazing. But people have said, but her first Tyuji is... That's massively broken. No way. He's also pretty good. I think Ken is better than him, but he's amazing as well in Reload. You're also really good. You have the same... Your second Tyuji is same as Yukari. The difference is you do physical and she does magic. But like he gives physical buffs, she gives magic buffs, but like Yukari is... And Yukari's, after you do a linked episode, she just get... You need like a few MPs to do media run. No way, she's way better now. Mitsuru is also amazing. I think her Tyuji is amazing. Ken... Yeah, might be better. You are good, but you got nerfed to hell in Reload. Alright, so this time... Oh, this is the same picture I'm using here, right? Different aspect ratio. Alright. Let's talk... I mean, not talking about you. I hate crit characters. I've said this before, but I respect Chie because she crit Reaper for me. But I think Ken is better than her. Yeah. You suck. I'm sorry. This guy is... His third awakening is really good. But suck. He's white. He is the opposite of Yosuke. He's really good at the start. Then his third awakening, he sucks. Like, anything can happen. Yeah, no. He has the... If they make remake... When they remake this game and they do... Like, his Tyuji is... Anything can happen after the second awakening or something like that. I'm sorry. That just sucks. His third awakening skill is trash. Kanji is pretty good, but I think Ken is better. Naoto, the thing with Naoto is you can make the argument she is better than Ken. The reason I say is that she herself is an okay character. She's like decent enough and really good. But the way the game is structured, she is really good. So you get Megidolan, so you can kill Golden Heads, instant level up. In Marie's dungeon, MP conservation is way important. So Mudu and Hama's skills are way important. She has both of them with boost. She technically also gets them, Yukiko, but she has them both, which gives boost a lot. And you can insta kill everybody to make sure you are conserving your MP and HP. The other thing is she has different Garuden, Agiden, and other like magic skills and stuff. And then her third awakening skill, Shield of Justice. That also protects from Megidolan. Ken's Tyuji doesn't protect from Megidolan. That's just a normal repel. Hers protect from everything. Like, it also protects from Megidolan as far as I know. Like, people gotta check, but I believe hers is the same as Infinity from Persona 3. The first version, if I'm correct, that's what it was called. And hers is the same ability and it protects from Megidolan. Yeah, no. It's Yukiko. Yukiko might be the... Here's the thing, I would open the Persona 5 ones. I forgot their skill, so I don't want to say. But between them, she is queen. Her damage is off the charts. She can outperform freaking Narukami, the MC, at times. Her damage is amazing. She has Salvation, which is like full heal, and Mepatra. She has Divine Grace. So if you have Meteorama, you don't even need to put Meteoran. You can... That Divine Grace, I think, buffs healing ability, something like that. Nah, she's way better. She is an anomaly. She is just too good. Like, yeah, no, Burning Petals, a third awakening. Yeah, it's Yukiko. I don't remember the P5 characters that much, so I will not say anything. But no, she is Yukiko. Honestly, even Naoto is better if you look at the game she's in. And Yukari is better here. No, I disagree with this. He can be in discussion, but Yukiko exists. Yukiko is an anomaly. Yukiko, the thing that people talk about Shinji, that's what Yukiko is, but better. Yukiko is a damage dealer. She can heal. She can remove ailments. Like, The only thing that will make her even more broken if she had Heat Riser. She also can get Mudu, which is kind of helpful in the game early on. Okay. The game with the best romance options by far, Persona 3. Every possible romance is great, and there's not a single character that I actually think is not good at romance partner. Unlike Persona 4 and 5. Romance partner. In what aspect though? Like, do you mean they're like personality wise good, or they're like compatible with the MC? In that sense, let's just look at the Persona 4 cast. Well, Rize is all over, so I guess. Yukiko, yeah, she works for Narukami. Chie as well in some sense, I think. Ebihara doesn't, no. I love Ayane's social link, she doesn't. Ozawa is fun, and she kinda works as far as I know, but I need to complete her. I've done it till 9 when my brother was playing, or 8 rank. Let me think of somebody else. I don't know. P5, Takemi, Kawakami, Chihaya. No, they don't. I'm sorry. They're fine, but they don't work. They're fine. They're enjoyable. You can have your fantasies, but for the characters in P5, for Ren, I don't think they work. It's shipping. If you think otherwise, I'm not gonna fight with you. It's an opinion. Who else? Damn. Okay. Makoto works. I need to do. Also, Futaba, honestly, I know people are gonna say, oh, you're a pedo, and even though they're in this high school and stuff, Futaba does work, technically, but there is that sister complex, so I guess it doesn't, and it does, at the same time, depending on how you look at it. Yeah, I guess he is right. Persona 3 might be the one with the best romance options. Honestly, if Persona 2 had romance options, those might be the best, but yeah, I guess the closest I can say Yuko doesn't work, but still I can't know. Yeah, I think this is a solid take. Alright, there's background bike in the background. I'll be honest, Persona 4 is the most mid of all the Persona games, not counting 1 and 2. Wait, you're saying 1 and 2 is mid? Or you haven't played them? Hey, we gotta talk about this if you're saying that. I am the OG now, even though I just recently played them. Because comparison would be unfair, and I say this loving Chie, Rize, feeling deep affection for Nanako, and thinking that Yosuke is the best friend among all games. No, Yosuke, I mean, he is fine. I'd say Ryuji is the proper best friend. But Ryuji from P5 sounds like a slave. He's like, damn, you're my homie. But most mid. I disagree. But there is one thing I would say. The day they started saying, oh, let's just use social link as a way to develop characters, even though their storyline should be part of the main story, and the social link should be an additional. It should be like you get a cake, each character is a cake, it's tasty, and there's just a cherry on top is the social link. You want it, you can take it. If you don't, it's fine. So I can understand that, because technically most of the characters in that game suck. Nanako is in contention, in my opinion, for one of the best characters in Persona series, but Yosuke is pretty good in story. You suck. Yukiko sucks in story. Naoto is fine. Kanji, if you look at the story, sucks. And Terry looks at the story, sucks. Their character arcs are good, but in the story, yeah. Persona 5 Takeda is better than Strikers, and Persona Awakening in it is underrated. I believe I know who's Persona Awakening. What's funny is all the Persona spin-off games, only Persona 5 I've fully played. So no Persona Dance even I haven't fully played. So every single Persona game I only played for a few hours. Tactica, Strikers in my own time, Royal, I played to Kaneshiro. So yeah. But my main issue with Tactica was there's a lot of padding with the gameplay, using, oh, go fight this, go fight that, go fight that. It's like a lot of padding. This is the same issue I had with Persona 4 Dancing, is where it's pretty good, but it's like one reveal would happen in one area, and they would also want that reveal to happen in another area. So in the real world and in the world they were in. So it's like, oh, now it's pacing is slow. I want to know what's going to happen there, but they skip to the real world. Oh, I want to know what will happen in the real world, and they skip to the other world where the Narukami are, so the story just feels slow. This game has like a gameplay padding. It's like before going to the main story, which is actually, when the game progresses, there's story progression, it's pretty good, but then it's like, go here, fight these guys, good. Now we'll tell you the story. 3 fights, and now the story and the main fight, and then 3 filler fights. So I find Strikers to be more interesting. I did the first jail. It was fun. I like the open world aspect. P5R is the best story. I can't comment on that. I'm assuming you're saying it all Persona. No, you're saying in all Persona. I thought only in Persona 5. I will not say it until I play. Persona 4 had the best social link system, and I don't know why it changed in P5 having different routes for the same Arcana spending. Yeah, this was fun with day links to advance them faster and social related stats, leveling jobs like the nurse. I like the different routes, because when you're playing New Game Plus, there is some freshness to it. There's some fresh stuff to it. New mass destruction is better. If you mean the reload one, the journey one, no. If you mean the answer one, sure. The journey one, it's so weird. The journey one is, a lot of people talked about it and I noticed. In the journey one, when you, mass destruction plays when you don't have the player advantage. If it's an enemy advantage or something like that. When you get the enemy advantage, there's this police sirens or something like that. And then the music just, din, 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 din. It's like so low pitched. It's not even like you're in an action. In Persona 3, the PS2 one, it's like, baby, 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 yeah. No. It's going down as overrated. By the way, nice profile picture. Gotta love Goku. Gotta shout out Goku. Is it? I guess it was used in memes a lot. It's not overrated. It's just I've heard that somebody on TikTok just used it for the first time. Everybody started using it for memes. So a lot of people that are using it don't even know it's from Persona 3. Just for the record. But no. It's fine. It's rated fine. The best music, in my opinion, from Reload is Don't. The opening as well, maybe. The answer opening, but Don't. That is amazing. It's fine rated. Yusuke is the best. Yusuke? From Persona 5. I mean, is he available? He's not, but yeah, that was just a taunt. Yusuke. I've heard Yosuke. I've never heard Yusuke. I guess. I remember his Confidant being fun. I didn't complete that one either. No comments on that. Sure, have fun. I don't. This is the only, in this video, this is the only time I've gone into the shipping disaster. So again, if you have some ships, I respect everybody's opinions. I'm not going this rabbit hole. I already jumped in this one. I'm not jumping in 2 shipping fiascos in one video. But I have nothing to say about this one. Because, like, I don't know. Alright, my Raandigars. Hope you enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe. Click on notification bell. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys next time with another Persona, Dragon Ball Shin Megami, Fairy Tail, whatever video. I'm trying to make this YouTube an actual thing, so consider subscribing. Out of all of these, give me your hot takes. If this video has a lot of them and this post gets more, I'll make another one. But, which is the worst hot take out of all of them, though? I think this one a lot of people might say, because another Persona 5 spin-off. But I don't mind. If it's good and fun, I'll play it. I don't know. For me, it was this one. Because Yukiko is just an anomaly. Yukiko is genuinely that busted. So I'm looking to stop recording. Bye, 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 bye.